Alright, let's see if I can talk over this before I adjust the volume. This just came to me in my YouTube account. The dev got a hold of me and asked me to check out the game. It's called Starward Rogue by Arson Games or Arkin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or completely butchering it. They're the same people that made The Last Federation. Which was a rogue or a space game as well, but it was set in a let me turn all this down here so I'm not talking over it. It was set in a in the future. You were the last of a murdered race, and you had to basically manipulate your way through the game. And the game had multiple paths for an ending. You could, convince people to go to war with each other, create alliances, break alliances. The balance of the universe was basically in your hands. And it gave you a lot of options, dialogue, kind of like a choose your own adventure style options, and it was an awesome game. I loved it a lot. So I was very pleased to see them working on something else. I know they've had a few hits and misses, but when they sent me the key to this, I was very excited to check it out. And I have to tell you, I did one run, and it took me about 53 minutes to do the run, and as well as to do the tutorial and stuff. But I just want to show you guys real quick. The options are kind of limited. Yeah, let's see here. It does have native 360 controller support. It recognized my rock-handed controller automatically. But yeah, you can rebind keys, which is good, and it does let you shoot with the button pad as well, which is good for me. I'm a big Binding of Isaac fan, so this twin stick shooter stuff really does, I enjoy it. When the window size changed for my game, I click down here to see what this did down here, and this is a change log, I guess, like their update history. And when the window size changed, because it kicked me out of the game and sent me to their webpage, it crashed the game for whatever reason. So there are a few bugs still. Your achievements, I don't know if this is the achievements or not. No, that's a bug report thing. Okay, this is, this lists all the achievements and how to get them and stuff like that. I was actually looking for, it's right here, my statistics. This page is it's got a lot going on it. I would have rather have had, like, pictures of the actual enemies and how many I encountered so far. But as you can see, there's a lot of bosses. There's a lot of mini-bosses. There's a lot of enemies. And I've only encountered a little bit so far. And tons of items and perks. This uses a perk system like Nuclear Throne, where as you level up, you get to choose what perks you want to use and stuff like that. So the premise is that you're kind of trapped, working your way down in the depths, and you're in a mech. So you get to pick which kind of mech you want to use, and they all have different, abilities and advantages, disadvantages, etc. The last time I played as the flame tank, and I mean that thing, it has double shield, so I mean I got really, really far. Let's see. I'm gonna try and find one that seems interesting. Let's just go with the default one. And I'm going to go ahead and play on normal. But what this is this is a perma-death, you know, rogue-lite twin stick shooter set in a space type environment. As you can see, the graphics, although somewhat simplistic, give you that arcade feel. Let me adjust the volume just a little here. The graphics give you a somewhat arcade feel, which is really cool. It reminds me, you know, of playing on the old school arcade cabinets, pumping quarters in to try to get to the next level. I'm using the Rock Candy controller. The keyboard and mouse worked absolutely fine. This is just, it's easier for me to record this way. At the top right, you can see that there's a mini-map. One of my peeves, I guess, would be that I don't know how to make that mini-map bigger. And if I go in here, I'm not seeing an option for the mini-map. So I don't know if that's how big it is, or if the option is, you know, hidden somewhere else. But it's kind of hard to tell what's on the mini-map. But let's just go ahead and get right in here. Alright. So as you see, there is some enemy variety. They do have different shot patterns and stuff like that. And these little crystal shard things contain various items and loot. Alright. Yeah, see, they've got some pretty unique excuse me, some pretty unique enemies here with some really unique shot patterns and stuff. You can't get very comfortable, because next thing you know, you're fighting, you know, a different style enemy that's shooting you in a completely different pattern. Alright, that cued a noise. I don't know what that noise is for, though. So you have three different shots. You have your primary, which has infinite ammo, which is, you know, this basic shot. And then you have an energy weapon as well. And that depletes energy every time you use it. But the energy recharges per room that you're in. So when I change rooms, it's going to recharge. But that shot fires this spread shot. And then I have missiles, which are limited to the count. So if I have 5 missiles, I have 5 missiles. Health is up there in the top left corner, as well as experience. Oh, I don't think I can kill that thing, can I? Or do I have to shoot it from the back? Yeah, I have to shoot it from the back. I've never encountered that enemy before. And, you know, I suck at twin stick shooters, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even a fan of the space setting. Or of, rogue-lites, to be honest with you. But this game just feels good. Ooh, there's some mines there. Let me see if I can creep through. Yep. Alright. Those little pads that, man, these guys are tanky. Keep spawning these little pads jump you around, so I can hit the left bumper. Ooh, nice. I'm glad I did that. I got a key there. And it hopped me around in different locations within the room. I want to see how I can get in there and get those shards. There we go. Get some missiles, some keys. Nice. Right trigger on a controller makes you run. Or left trigger, I'm sorry. Makes you run. Health is full. Get some credits. There's shops in the game as well. And I'll see if I can't find one. Well, how do we get to it? Oh, there we go. To the next room. Your precision is going to be a lot better with the mouse and keyboard. This guy fires a really cool shot. I like that spread shot he does. Alright, so missiles are full. I'm going to go ahead and try and use a missile here to see if I can... And I can't. Oh, there's pads everywhere. Okay, cool. Ooh. This guy's leaving a fire trail there behind him. So I have the shield, which is the blue health above or in front of my red health. And as soon as all that blue health is gone, there should be like some blue bars up there, and I think I've already depleted my shield. I'll take a hit just to see. Oh no, there it goes. Shields are down. Alright. I don't know if that recharges per room or over time. I haven't paid a lot of attention to it. Now I can blow this up with the missile. I'm kind of a completionist when it comes to these things. Like, I didn't even have to fool with these enemies, but, you know, something inside me wanted to. I can't control it. I got issues. I can't move on until I do can. So I guess I did have to kill all these guys. Alright, now I did level up, so I'll go ahead and show you how that works. Oops, wrong button. So, small missile packs increases max missiles by 2. Small hull reinforcement increases max health by 2. Or brute plus 20% damage. I'm going to go with the hull reinforcements and get plus 2 there. Alright. So, here it says to spin one of my 4 key cards to unlock the door that leads to the robot shop. The robot shop, I'll go ahead and show you. It contains, damn it. Keep hitting the right bumper. It contains familiars, and I have to say, unfortunately, those familiars don't seem to do a lot. I tried most of them out already that I found, and they just didn't offer any variety. Like they, you know, fire one shot, you know. So let's see. These are consumables. Damage everything in the room, pulls in everything, and deals light damage to enemies. And for 5 seconds, you deal double damage. Ooh, double damage or damage everything in the room. I think I'm going to go with... It's $7 out of my 18 credits. I think I'm going to go with Destroy. Now... This took me forever to figure out, but you actually use that by pressing the back button on the Xbox controller. So that took me a while to figure out. Oh, damn, I walked right into that. Wow. Alright, let's see what's in here. Ooh, okay. So we got a weapon here. Immune to explosive damage. Gain a slow but high damaging shot on your main gun. Yeah. Let's do it and see. Okay, so it adds a little shot there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you'll find these little upgrades throughout levels. Some are harder to come by than others. That was a nice shot. I wasn't expecting that shot pattern. And I'm just exploring the entirety of the room. I'm probably only going to show you guys like 1 or 2 rooms. This little dude with the fire trail is annoying. I'm taking damage here. Stupid damage. Yeah, with the mouse, you definitely get a better precision. Come on, show yourself. There we go. And what's this here? Tab. Buy 1 item for free. Nice. I think I'm gonna, is this a shop? Reduce damage taken from explosives and energy. Grant you 4 missiles. And a key. Alright, I actually think I'm going to go ahead. Let me swap these out real quick. And I'm going to come in here and use it. So I hit the back button, use it, and then pick up. Alright, yep, and it didn't charge me. I got it for free. And I'll take my destroy back with me, and we're going to head up and go fight this boss. Oh, these terminals here, they allow you to exchange credits for experience. So I'm not going to fool with that right now, just because I want to fight the boss first and see how much damage I take there and how much experience I gain and all that good stuff. Alright, so here comes the boss battle. I don't know if these are procedurally generated or, you know, if they're randomized. I gotta be honest, because I don't even remember the first boss I fought. Okay, you see that stuff sitting there? Right there in front of me? That's spikes, and that is... It took me forever to figure out what was damaging me. I just couldn't see them. And, alright, let's go ahead and use our perk. Oh, yeah, now we're doing some damage. So, yeah, it is a little bullet helly at times. Nah, I don't want that. Yeah, it is a little bullet helly at times, but it's still a great, you know, a great game. You can amp up the difficulty, lower it, depending on your needs. But yeah, these spikes, I didn't know what these were. So, and we're on floor 2. I'm gonna go ahead and try and wrap this up, though. I mean, this is a great game. It's got a decent soundtrack. The controls are very smooth. You know, it's got native 360 support, which is awesome. It feels good in your hands. It feels like you're controlling your mech pretty well. You know, the soundtrack's appropriate for what it is. You can hear the techno beat. It's pretty appropriate for the setting. There's still a few bugs. You know, I did crash the game out by clicking their patch history or whatever. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing. You know, it's very arcade-ish, you know. Easy on the eyes. There's enough going on without feeling visually overwhelmed. So it works. There's tons of items. Absolutely tons of items in the game. It does have the nuclear throne perk style, which is pretty cool. Make it to the next floor without taking damage in any way for a bonus. Yeah, I can't do that. But you can pick it up and keep it with you. And from my understanding, it does roll over to the next floor. The companions could use some rework, some rebalancing. They didn't seem all that helpful to me. in the situations I was finding myself in. Maybe a healer companion or something would have been more appropriate. I don't know. But they just fire one shot so, you know, with such a big delay between their shots. You know, they're not doing a lot of damage at all. It's kind of like Brother Bobby in The Binding of Isaac. That's the best description. And I'm sorry for the Binding of Isaac references. I know this is a game in its own right, a separate game. But it is a twin-stick shooter with rogue-lite elements, so the comparisons just have to be made. Okay, these perks are pretty cool. Receive a double healing from health gains, 5% chance to regain 1 health on kills, or increase max shield by 1. I'm going to go with the max shield. The shield is what's kept me alive the most. And I could trade 1 missile for 2 missiles and some cash. I think that sounds like a good deal. So let's see how much money that is. I have 32. That's just 1. But hey, you know, 1's better than none. This is a health upgrade storage. Let's try it out. Let's see. Increases max health by 4 at the expense of 1 shield. So that shield I just got. That sounds so like, oh, take it, you fool. I don't know, because the shields regen on every room, I think. Let's test that out real quick. Let's test out that theory. I'm going to go in here. We'll take some damage. Yep, I just took a shield hit. Just took a second shield hit. Alright, these mines will not explode until the bad guys are dead. Let's see where this puts me. Alright. Oh, whoa. Didn't even see you, little guy. Man, this dude's got such a devastating attack pattern. There we go. Alright. Let's see what these containers hold. Oh, I was standing on. Oh, plus 4 missiles. Nice. And we got some cash, some health. Alright, so my shields are down. Clearly. Let's go to this room. Yeah, see, the shields regen. And health, you're relying on finding health. And it may seem like there's a lot now laying everywhere. But as you get further down, it's not so generous with the health, I can assure you. So I think I'm actually going to keep my shields. I love games that make you pick and choose like that, you know. Let me kill this music all the way here. Yeah, I love games that make you pick and choose. There's a good variety of mechs. I would hope to be able to unlock more in the future, you know. I don't know if you can, if it's even an option. But I would like, you know, I would like to think that after I get some achievements, you know, I can unlock some secrets, you know, get some different mechs. Just a little more variety to the game. You know, I'm not asking for, you know, a DLC size. But it'd be cool to have some sort of progression like that. Some long-term progression. To where, yeah, you lost the run, but, you know, in doing so, you still managed to, what is this? Okay. In doing so, you still managed to, as a mini-boss, felt like. You still managed to keep some progression. So, sorry for stuttering there. I was actually just caught up in the game. So the mini bosses are really neat. I don't know if that was one or not, but the mini bosses I've actually found to be more challenging than the actual bosses. Now, minus the last boss, the one I did before this run, That killed me. I mean, that guy was pro. Ooh, I just stepped on the spikes. Alright, so we'll finish up this room and then... I'll go ahead and wrap it up here with some final thoughts. I would say, you know, it's a solid game. I'm really enjoying it. And as I stated, I'm not even a fan of the genre. Ah, that thing always gets me. Come here. Show yourself. Let's see if I can get him with a, no. Yeah, if I were using a mouse and keyboard, I'd have a lot better accuracy with these. But, yeah, it's a solid game. I mean, it looks good. It feels good. You know, there's clearly some nice enemy variety. It's a kind of throwback to, you know, a lot of the arcade games we grew up with. There's even some references. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, though. And the robot shop. Ugh. Alright, let me go ahead and buy one and I'll show you. Sets things on fire. Cripples enemies. Fills things with lead. Alright, let's try the bullet drone. Alright, so he's got a little better attack speed. We'll go try him out real quick. I know I said I was going to end, but this is one of those games that has that one more room. You know, let me just do one more room. And this is definitely one of those types of games. Alright. And I'm getting no room, so let's go ahead and see a boss then, I guess. Wallmaster, ooh. Let's see what we got here. Whoa. Ah. Not getting any damage on this guy. In fact, he's just pushing me back. Now this is a really neat boss here. Go ahead and get some energy shots in, and then we'll get some missile shots too. Alright, we got him. It cost us a lot. Increased damage by 25%. Yeah, I think I'll take that. Alright. And I'll level up one more time to show you the perks. Increase max energy by 25. Increase max missiles. And increase damage. I think I'm going to go with damage. The energy allows you to fire your energy shot more. But unfortunately, you know, I don't have a very good energy weapon right now. And I'm not kind of preparing for the future here. I'm not trying to future-proof my build or min-max anything. You know, there's an RNG nature to the game, so you can't really prepare for what's to come because you don't really know what's going to come. In hindsight, you could say, oh, I wish I'd have done that, but there's no way of you knowing what's going to happen and what's not going to happen, so. Okay, heavily increased move speed during sprint, experienced drivers only. Yeah, I'm not an experienced driver. Yeah, we're packing a much bigger punch now than we were. And I know I keep saying that I'm gonna... Oop, I snuck through, I think. Can we get past these or no? Is it when they're blue? Whoa. Yeah, we're pretty much one-shotting the smaller enemies. Nice homing shot, buddy. Alright, let's get in here. We can get these bad guys killed. We can get these lasers shut down. That one dude's got some crazy shots. Alright, it looks like there's a mini boss here. We just have to get this last guy killed. Alright. So, let's level up one more time. Increase max health, immune to explosive, important rooms revealed. Let's go with max health. Alright, here's the mini boss. Oh, I fought this one. This one is awesome. It's like a spider, and when she catches you in her net, it really slows you down. Very cool mini boss. Alright, but that is the game. If I keep going, I mean, I can play this thing all day long. As you can see, it's just good fun. Something else I wanted to point out. When I go to exit, exit game, it saves. I can continue my run right where I left off. So that is awesome. That's a lot of games recently are lacking that feature. So, you know, overall, I mean, this is just an awesome game, you know. What else can you really say about it? You know, it's a roguelike or rogue-lite game with you know, every run's gonna be different. You can jump in, jump out. You know, I'll leave a link in the description for the Steam page, for the store page for it, and it's I think it's like $9 right now on sale, something like that. I mean, you can't really beat that. It's not a EA game, you know. It's not early access. I don't believe. It's a solid game. It's got a few bugs. I'm gonna go ahead and report those bugs and let the devs know. But other than that, I mean, it's just solid. I'd like to see some more mechs unlocked in the future, you know, through various goals and stuff like that. But even for what it is, I mean, $9 of entertainment. The nostalgia feelings there. The graphics are good. The music's good. Sound effects are on spot. So I recommend everybody try it out. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thank you to the devs for sending me the key. And I appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody taking the time to watch the video. Thank you.